Hola, estimados estudiantes. So, I want to record this short video to follow up on the week 5 self-assessment about the subjunctive. So, based on your response, first of all, I'm really excited of the progress that you guys have been made. So, this is how you started in a 2.4. Now you guys are in a 3.2. To identify doubt and denial, you went from a 1.7 to 2.4. And to identify other expressions that trigger the subjunctive, you went from a 2.4 to a 2.9. So, how do you recognize the subjunctive, right? So, we had two ways to do it. We used the weirdo and the scapa R, okay? So, this is how you uh, identify subjunctive, right? Quiero que. So these are trigger words, right? So every time you see quiero que, me alegra que, es importante que, te pido que, no creo que, ojalá, you're going to use subjunctive, okay? So here are some adverbial clauses, okay? So en caso de que, in case, sin que, con tal de que, antes de que, para que, a menos que, a fin de que. So all these trigger the subjunctive. So when you see this phrase, right, in a sentence, you know that you're going to use subjunctive, right? So here, how are you going to identify when to use the subjunctive and when to use the indicative, right? So if you had two subjects in the same sentence, you're going to use subjunctive. Two subjects in the same sentence, you're going to use the subjunctive. So here, yo quiero que tú. So I want you, I want that you. Two subjects. I want, and then that you. So two subjects, then you're going to use the subjunctive. When you see the trigger presence, the weirdo escape, you're going to use subjunctive. You're going to use the indicative, right? When you are certain an affirmation, right? If you say, creo que, I believe that, and it's true that, you're going to use the subjunctive. I mean, sorry, the indicative, right? Because you are certain. Again, if you say, creo que, I believe that, and it's true that, you're going to use the indicative, okay? Negation or doubt, you're going to use the subjunctive. So here you say, I believe that. Here you say, I don't believe that, then you're going to use the subjunctive. Here you say, I doubt that, you're going to use the subjunctive. Okay? So again, two subjects in the same sentence, you're going to use subjunctive. When is you see the weirdo in caps clause, you're going to use subjunctive. When you are certain or affirm something, you're going to use indicative. When you are negating something, like no creo que or dudo que, subjunctive. So here, when you had time, right? When you had time, you're going to use subjunctive. Indicative. Cuando tengo tiempo, right? It's only one subject, right? I, right? Tengo. So take a look at this sentence over here. Creo que es verdad. I believe it's true. So you're going to use indicative, right? Because the speaker is certain. On the second one says, no creo que sea verdad. I don't believe it is true. Then you're going to use subjunctive because you are in doubt and denial. Okay. So some of you are asking, okay, just refresh me how to conjugate subjunctive. So remember, take the form in the present tense, right? For example, tener is tengo, hacer is hago, salir is salgo. You drop the O, right? You drop the O and you get the sting of the verb, and then you add the opposite endings. For AR, you add E, es, hemos, for example, uh, the, que yo tengamos, que yo, so tener, right? Que yo tenga, que tú tengas, que él, ella tenga, que nosotros tengamos, que vosotros tengáis, right? Hacer lo mismo, right? Que yo haga, que tú hagas, que él, ella haga, que nosotros hagamos, hagan, okay? So remember, you conjugate the verb in the yo, you drop the O, right? And we leave you with the sting of the verb. And then if AR verb, you add these endings. For eren e verb, you add this ending. These are the 6 irregular verbs in the subjunctive: dar, ir, saber, haber, estar, and ser. These are the only irregular verbs in the subjunctive. All right, so I'm going to post this on the Modulo 5 so you can read it and practice. Okay, so again, if you have any question about the subjunctive and how to identify the subjunctive, let me know. Okay, nos vemos. Ciao.